The European Union and Twitter boss Elon Musk are currently butting heads over the social media giant's content moderation policies. According to the Financial Times, EU regulators have asked Elon Musk to hire more people to fact-check and police illegal content and disinformation. And all major social media platforms will have to comply with the EU's Digital Services Act, which should come into full effect by 2024. And it's going to force platforms like Twitter to put in place measures to fight illegal content or face sweeping fines. But there are concerns over whether Twitter is going to be able to comply with these new and strict rules after Musk fired more than half of Twitter's staff, including entire content moderation teams. And Twitter's new owner wants to use artificial intelligence and volunteers to police content. And we spoke to Melissa Ingle, a former data scientist at Twitter. Before she was laid off, her job was to monitor the platform for political misinformation. And like other critics, she believes that human moderators are essential to intercepting disinformation and hateful content.
You really need the data scientists because there's something like 30 million tweets every hour or 500 million a day. And you need the humans because as good as I would love to say our algorithms are, they still a lot gets through. And the situation changes so much that you need that human level interaction.
Since the mass layoffs at Twitter, analysts have noticed a spike in hate speech as well as disinformation and other issues.
One of the biggest sources of misinformation was state governments trying to push through political propaganda. So we're seeing more of that as well as all the hate speech. And number two, we're seeing an increase in site outages. So I'm very concerned with these two things, with these rises in hate speech and these rises in site problems.
Other concerns that have been raised is that Twitter does not have enough volunteer moderators, like, for example, Wikipedia, and also has a poor record when it comes to policing tweets that are not in English, according to Eliška Pirkova, a policy analyst at digital rights group Access Now.
The lack of human moderators, insufficient training in human rights, and also their content moderation systems that are being predominantly trained for English language and English-speaking audience or more Western-speaking audience in contrast to minority languages or languages of Global South. That's the prevailing issue.
So what's next? Well, the largest social media platforms such as Twitter have until September 1st, 2023 to comply with the EU's Digital Services Act or face a fine of up to 6% of their yearly revenue.